Well, hello and welcome to On the Spot. My name is Brian. Thank you for being here. If you've never seen the show before, we do this weekly. We get together with folks. We tell you about what's going on at the Comedy Spot. You ask us questions. We give you answers. We bring on guests. We're very happy to have you here. I've got Dennis in the chat already. If you have anything to say, just hit us there and I'll share it with the rest of the team. Oh, I forgot to... We have my co-host here. I'll bring them out in a second. We also have a guest here. I'll bring them out in a second. But I forgot to set up the last screen, the last scene for the... what I'm saying is I'm going to hit the button to go to the next scene. I don't know what it's going to look like. So let's just see. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. If it turns out, well, it's not great. Lacey's completely cut off, but, you know, whatever.
Who's the guest? It's a mystery.
There you go. Now she's in there.
Hi.
Welcome, Lacey.
Hi.
Welcome back, Jordan. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good. Yeah. Now that I'm in frame.
I'm gonna shrink. Oh, you know what? This is great. I was able to shrink myself, but I'm in some weird camera, so I look terrible.
Oh, no.
It's okay. We're good. All right, good. We're together.
Yay.
If you haven't seen the show before, what we try to do is we do the live stream where we talk to you and interact, but we also film certain segments so we can put them out on other social media platforms. So we shall be doing that. Oh, there, I changed my camera.
Nice. Crystal clear.
Crystal clear now.
Sweet.
Looks good. Dennis and I look great even before I changed the camera. So that
I have
makes me
no
feel good.
doubts.
Yeah. Well, I think the first thing we should do is
great.
Lacey's here.
Hi.
Hey, Lacey, what's your Instagram?
Well, I have two.
Okay, what do you want to go?
My improv Instagram is Lacey.m.Carroll. And Lacey is spelled Lacey.
LACEY.m.Carroll.
Carroll.
Boom.
Yeah.
I also did not update that, but now I did.
Listen. It's loosey-goosey. It's a Monday. We're good.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm going to switch out of the frame here, and
Okay,
then
great.
Jordan's going to do the interview today. So let's see. Let's go to this here. Yeah, that's better. And I'll fix this. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Okay, and then now I'm just a weird voice in the background.
Haunting.
Brian in 4K HD, it's true. Jordan, it's me, Brian.
Oh, boy.
That doesn't, no.
I
was yes-anding you with my face.
Well, I was gonna be like, you ever feel like your boss is just talking to you out of nowhere? Woof.
How uncomfortable. All right, I got everything set up. I'm going to go ahead and Jordan, you can take over in a second. I'll let you know when we're ready to go.
Great.
All right. This is our community highlights section.
Hi, Lacey. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here.
Wonderful. Okay, so you run Girls, Gays, and Days, and it just happened.
I do. I guess I call myself a showrunner, mainly because so if you haven't heard about Girls, Gays, and Days, it is a variety show. We do improv, we do stand-up, we do sketch, and we even have a drag queen that comes from outside of the immediate Comedy Spot community. It's really fun. And we just highlight different voices. We want to make sure that we are having a platform for girls, so women, but also LGBTQIA plus members and non-binary people. It's really fun.
Yeah, I was in it. It was awesome. Yay! I really enjoyed myself. I played a priest.
You did.
So that was very fun.
You exorcised a fuckboy.
I did.
You exorcised a demon. Am I allowed to say F? I'm not going to say it. An F-boy. Like F-boy Island.
No, you're getting the thumbs up from Brian. You can say fuck on this show.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So, yeah, it was fantastic. And Stacy was the fuckboy. I'm sure you guys, if you are a fan of watching Comedy Spot online, you know Stacy.
Yeah.
She is on Movie Libs and Squad Patrol. She's a powerhouse. So it was really fun.
It was awesome. She wrote the sketch, and it was really, really funny. And we kept having to pause for laughs.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. The next Girls, Gays, and Days is
June 21st.
June 21st. I'll also be in that one.
Yes. We are.
I
can't reveal what we're doing. I don't want to reveal it. You'll just have to tune in person to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you should buy your tickets early too because it sold out.
Yes.
Last time.
Four out of four.
Maybe. Yeah.
4 out of 4 have been sold out. So, yeah, it's a really fun show. And I really enjoy working with people that I don't get to always work with all the time. So that's really fun. And there's been a lot of people that I've worked with for the first time on Girls, Gays, and Theys, and they have become some of my favorite people. And we've been doing it for a little over a year. Our anniversary was March 31st. So we just hit
wonderful.
A little over a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's every 3 months or so.
Yeah, it's a very impressive, I would say, large production to put on. So
yes, it is a lot of behind the scenes, but I will say it's worth it. It's really fun. So yeah.
Nice. You're also, I would say, like a prolific guest performer and coach at the Comedy Spot also.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So I was on a show called Pitch Please for 2.5 years, maybe 2 years. And we are on an indefinite hiatus because we were just all really, our lives were not coinciding for rehearsals and stuff like that. So even though I'm no longer on that show, I've been very lucky to be able to guest, and I'm guesting on Lady Business right now. I've guested on Riot and Trash Movie, which is coming up, I think, this week.
This week, yeah, on Saturday.
Yeah. And some other shows. Oh, You the Musical I've guested on. Yeah. It's really fun. I like guesting on shows, so it's fun. And I also coach Genre High, and I'm guest coaching for Bardic and Once Upon a Line this week. So,
literally tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did you start at the Comedy Spot, and what made you want to do improv?
Oh, so those are 2 different timelines. I will start it this way.
Okay.
I saw Whose Line Is It Anyway? On Comedy Central when I was 11 or 12 years old. And I said, what is that? Whatever that is, I want to do it. And I lived in San Francisco. That's where I grew up. So my dad called, he opened the Yellow Pages. That's giving away my age. He opened the Yellow Pages because there was no Google. And he called every theater that said improv, under improv.
Whoa.
And they all said, sorry, we only do adult classes. And finally, he called every single one, and he was like, oh, shit. So he called the one nicest lady back and said, hey, I called everywhere else and places that you recommended. No one's going to take a 12-year-old. And she said, you know what? Fine, you can come to one class, but you have to be with her because I'm not watching a child. So my dad and I took improv classes. Aww. I know. Took improv classes from I was 12 to 14. By 14, Marsha, her name is Marsha Kimmel, and she's still teaching improv in a nursing home, you guys. It's wild. She's improv for life. She was like, okay, now she's 14. She can be on her own. And then I took a hiatus because life happened. Mm-hmm. And about 17 years later, I rejoined. I saw my friend Enoch, who's a fellow photographer, had just gotten onto a Herald team. And I said, oh, shit, they do Herald here? So I started taking classes in 2019. That's a long-winded answer to say 2019.
That's okay. It was a good story about your life.
Yeah.
I also did improv in middle school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I took a class in middle school.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I did theater and stuff, but I did musical theater, so they didn't do a lot of improv techniques until I got, into high school and college and stuff. And then I got to take theater improv, which is not the same. It's not the same, but it's still, it scratched the itch for a while, and then, life and money happen, and you can't do stuff for a while. You just have to work and go to school. So, yeah.
But you were able to return to it.
Yes. which I'm very grateful for.
Also, sorry, you mentioned musicals, and so we do have to talk about them now. What's your favorite musical?
Oh, boy. Oh, that's tough. Sometimes it depends on the day. I'm a big musical fan. I'm going to say, if I'm being a snob, Come From Away. If I'm not being, I know. If I'm not being a snob, I'm going to say Company, because I just think it's fun. I love it.
I love both of those. I mean, Come From Away, once you start crying when you watch that, you just don't stop crying.
Yeah. It's so moving. It's so
good.
beautiful. But I've seen a lot of productions. I was lucky enough to work at a big musical theater company. When I was in college, I was like the ticket taker, and then I got to be backstage for some stuff, and I got to see really cool productions.
That's awesome.
And I got to be in some stuff not on that level, but I got to be in some things since 6 years old. So
that's wonderful.
It was really fun. Yeah. Lots of dance and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I have some other questions for you. What is your favorite sound?
Wah.
That's great. And what's your least favorite sound? Okay. And if those two sounds fought, first of all, what would it sound like? And second of all, who would win?
Oh, well, wah would definitely win, but it would sound which is honestly what I sound like when I've had bad tacos. But it's fine. Have I had a few moments like that? Yes. I think wah would win just because it has energy.
Yeah, it does.
It's like the last dying gasp of whatever is happening. So, yeah. What a fun question.
Thank you.
I love it.
Okay. Do you like loose pants or leggings more?
Oh, boy. It depends on the activity. Here's the thing. If it's raining, I lived through the late 90s and 2000s as a teenager, and I love a loose pant. But if it's raining, or if they're too long and I am short of leg, which we've talked about before we were on, you're just asking for wet ankles. But I think they look better. That being said, I don't like a loose pant if I'm on stage and dancing around like a crazy person, because you get all. I like to do weird stuff. I don't want to be constrained at all. So yeah.
I thought when you talked about raining and then you're like, I lived through the late 90s, early 2000s, I thought you were going to just say like it rained a lot then. And I was like, oh, because it was an El Nino year? Or like, why was it especially raining?
Yes, the weather patterns of the late 90s. That's my Jeopardy spot. I know him very well. No, it's just, I lived through, anytime it rained, I keep saying I'm from the Bay Area, but I came from a sad part of the Bay Area where it was always rainy. Like Pacifica area. It's always like foggy.
Always foggy.
Yes, Daly City, Pacifica, you're never not wet. Okay? And I wore long, big pants that would just soak up all the water, basically to your knees. And that's how I lived my life. I thought I looked cute. And then I look back and see pictures and cringe.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandpa has a story from the 50s about driving in that area, and it was so foggy they had to open the car door and look down to see the lines in the road because, like, you couldn't see anything in front of you.
Yeah.
It's really foggy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite dance move?
Can I do it? I can't do it because it's full body.
Describe it in detail.
You know what? I'm just going to go back to tap and just say a time step. I like a double time step or a double triple time step. Okay? That's what I like.
Can you like tap it out? Or I'm going to assume it's time traveling unless you explain.
Can you hear that?
Yeah,
Probably not.
It's like a good soft shoe.
I'm wearing Crocs, okay? So they're not good taps. But I did tap in Weird Strange Bizarre with M, who's a fantastic tap dancer. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yes, and that is the second time I've got to tap at the Comedy Spot, and I will tap anytime. It was really fun.
Don't freaking tempt me. I'll do it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. My next question is choose a new middle name right now.
Oh, shoot, but I have such a good one.
What is it?
It's Monet.
Oh, that is really good.
Because my mom was like, we're from Indiana and we want to be fancy. We're going to name you Monet. All of my siblings have French middle names and not a single percentage of French in our lineage. Pick a new. It's Wah. That's my new. Because, like I said, it's going to win a fight.
Yeah. It has improv energy.
Yeah. Lazy Wah, Carol. I'm here for it.
Have you been to France and talked to the French people about your French name but lack of French ancestry?
I have been to France. They make me feel bad about myself. So I'm not going to ask about, my middle name's Monet. You heard of him?
Hey, French people, knock it off. She's great.
I got hit by a bus in France.
Oh my God.
On my honeymoon. So I don't think I'm welcome back.
Okay, well, they were mean to you. We don't want to go back.
I thought it would be very romantic to get on a bike with my husband in front of me. Not a tandem bike, just two bikes. We rented bikes along the Seine. I said, what if we ride our bikes from the Louvre to the Eiffel Tower? We were in Paris for a day because I'd already been there twice and also had bad experiences. And there was a part of the main thoroughfare that was under construction, so I went on the street because I didn't want to be in the middle of the street, and I started getting yelled at in French. And so I was like, I guess I'm going to go because I can't stand up for myself apparently in foreign countries. And so I was just, okay, I'll be on the street. And then I just see a shadow. And they luckily weren't going fast, and they bumped my back tire, and the tire went this way, thankfully. So when I fell, it was death or a bruised tailbone, and I got a bruised tailbone from the seat. But if I would have fallen this way, I don't think I'd be here today. And they kept going. The bus kept going. They didn't give a shit. And my husband kept going because he didn't know. So when I finally came to my senses, I was like, I've been hit by a bus. And he came back and we figured it out. So, yeah, I'm alive today to tell the tale.
Wow. I'm so happy that you survived.
Thank you.
Don't go back to France.
I'm not.
Okay,
actually,
good.
I might be, but I don't know where I'm going in 5 days. I'm going on a trip.
Oh.
And it's a mystery trip.
Oh, okay.
But I did say no France, so I'm not going to France. It's good.
Okay.
It's all good.
Well, you're going on a mystery trip in 5 days?
I am leaving. I don't want to make this a plug for what if it's a terrible trip, but it's called Journey. It's a company. You fill out a bunch of questions and they create a trip for you. And I need this because I love my husband, but I have to do all the planning on almost every trip. And I didn't want to this time, so I have someone else doing it, and I'm very excited for it.
Okay, wait, that's really cool. I'm excited to hear about it.
Yes, I will be posting. So.
Wonderful. Okay, I have one last question, then we have a whittle game to play. Inside or outside?
Outside. Except
Same.
for allergy season.
Which
and
is
cum tree season.
Right now.
And the summer. Okay, outside if it's spring, fall, or winter.
Not
inside.
Summer.
Oh, I hate summers here. Look how pale I am, guys. I am meant for the previous weather I was talking about. Foggy, Irish coast. That's where I'm meant to be. And I'm here. The sunniest place on earth. The Weather Channel has determined that Sacramento and a place in Tanzania are the two places that are the sunniest on earth. And I am here.
Wait, sorry. That's bananas.
That's a true statement.
Wow.
That we have longer amount of sun, and I'm a photographer by trade. That is my job, and I'm outside a lot, and I'm very pale. So I always have massive amounts of sunscreen on.
Everybody, this summer, think continued pale indoor thoughts for Lacey.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, so the game we're going to play, you are very good at character work, so I thought we could play a game called John the Loquacious Gardener. It's a pretty standard improv warm-up game, but basically the person who is not the character, and Brian will give you a character to act out very briefly. We can do a couple rounds of this.
Ooh.
We can trade off if you want. Brian's eyebrows got really high.
I love it.
We can, if you don't want to participate,
No,
you.
I'll help out. Wait.
Okay.
I can help out.
Okay.
Can I just say I got to be on a team with Chandra. I don't know if you guys know Chandra Howard. She's amazing, and I keep it on my wall. If you're ever on a Helix team with Chandra, you get little awards afterwards because she's the loveliest human on the planet, and it was great characters, and it made me feel good inside. And sometimes I just look at it and smile. So that's all.
That's delightful. Okay, so I will give the name, Brian can give the adjective, and then I will give the occupation. Does that sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Brian, are you ready?
I'm ready to go. You can't see me on film. I'm just the voice in the background, like the producer. But yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay, great. Your name will be Andrea, the
Spunky
doctor.
Hey, I'm Andrea, the spunky doctor. Now go ahead and open your mouth for you. Ooh, look at that tongue. I bet you it does a lot of stuff. That's me. How long am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to?
No, I think that was great.
good,
Just
yeah.
a little tagline. Sorry, was the person sick or was Andrea coming on to them?
They were just impressed by the tongue. There was no coming on.
Okay, cool.
They just were spunky for life.
That's great. In
for
this house,
life
we
things.
respect HIPAA.
Yeah. We don't want, there's no nonsense. She's still a no-nonsense doctor. She just likes to point out things.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you now can think of a name. Brian can give us another adjective if he wants, and then I'll do one.
All right, I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm giving a name?
You're giving.
Yeah, I'll do the character now.
Okay, Barnabas, the
Blustering.
janitor.
Whoa. It was clean when I was last there, I swear. No, in the closet. Oh, there was kids being out in there. Oh, my job's on the line.
Your job's on the line. I love it.
Yeah, well, if you just let kids make out in your broom closet, they're going to ask some questions.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Shit, fan.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. Geronimo, the...
Sensitive.
Oh, it's me. Golfer.
Hey, I just don't know what club to pick. I mean, if I pick the driver, who's always picked, then it's gonna hurt the wedge. And if I pick the wedge, then the putter's gonna be really upset, and then I don't even know with the irons.
You know a lot more about golf than I do.
Well, I was my dad's caddy, but it was his way of getting me. The only way to get me on a golf course was promising me I could drive the cart at 11 and 12 years old. So he would drive away from the people that could see me drive and then switch with me, and then I would drive the rest of the way. And then I learned a little through osmosis some golf terms. So there we go.
Driving a golf cart is really, really fun.
It's so fun. I almost killed one person, but it was fine. They're alive today. So
Did you hit them?
I did.
Okay, so, I mean, I know the bus hit you, you hit a person. It feels like a lot of tit for tat in this life.
It's kind of even now, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm just realizing that was all karma. Oops.
Oopsie.
Sorry. His name was Michael. I just saw him the other day. He's fine.
Cool.
Anyway, yeah. I was going to do a bit, but I'm just going to point out that if you have watched Corky's video, and like I said earlier, he's an absolute smoke show. The point of improv, there's improv rules, is heightening. And you go from Corky, improviser of the year 2023, to me, Girls, Gays, and Nays, showrunner winner. That's not, rules of improv, it's still not there. So I decided to not be outdone, and I brought my tiny hat. So I'm going to wear this for the rest of the short part of the interview.
What is a tiny hat?
Oh, well, the Tiny Hat Award, which Jordan has won as well, is the community like cheerleader award, I think is a good like shortened
Yeah, that's
term
pretty
for it.
accurate. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the most welcoming, most nicest person at the comedy spot.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. So yeah, I'm proud of it. But I listen, you had Ruben and then Mickey and then Holly and then Corky and then Lacey. So
Whoa,
with
okay.
the rules
Whoa.
of improv.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa!
But all of their
Whoa.
interviews were so good. So I was like, oh, I gotta bring my hat.
I love that you did your research. Thank you so much for watching our show.
I watch it every time it's on. And I watched Corky's today, but I watched Holly's last week. I watched Ruben's I watched Mickey's. Yeah.
Wow.
I like watching people that I know do stuff. They're all funny people.
That's true, they are.
Yeah.
And also, you are funny.
Oh, thank you.
So, okay, well, that is the end of our interview. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. And we have Unscripted Melodies, May 10th.
May 10th.
Jordan's on it. Brian's on it. So
Thank you. Are you
Yeah.
sorry? Are you also on
I'm
it?
on it too.
Okay,
I said
you didn't
we,
specify.
Royal we. All three of us are on it. All three of us that are in this room are in Unscripted Melodies, which is May
10th. It's a
10th.
Friday, 7:30 p.m. Come see it
before Triple Decker,
before Triple Decker.
which is also fun.
A lot of good musical improv rumbling up.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, you guys.
All right, so let me turn my mic back on. There we go. And I'm going to bring the three of us back in here. Good. And my face is right over Lacey's, so I'm just going to put myself in the middle. This is ridiculous. I've got Lacey's information underneath my picture. It's okay. We're going to just get rid of all this stuff. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, Lacey, I have a question for you. It came
Sure.
from an audience member who's been watching.
Yeah.
They wanted to know, this is Shirley, by the way.
Oh, hi, Shirley.
Shirley said, Lacey, what's it like to be one of the coolest people I've ever watched? You're so good in the musical stuff.
Oh, thank you, Shirley. That's so sweet.
She followed up by saying, I'm not good at asking questions, but I'm really good at complimenting people.
Yes, and I really appreciate that. I've been working on taking compliments and just taking them instead of trying to like deny them. Therapy, guys. Improv is therapy and life is therapy. Okay. Thank you so much. I don't remember the question other than
It was just
musicals.
a compliment.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's you said how is it cool or how is it being a
What's
cool
it like
person?
being the coolest person?
Oh boy. Okay, I shouldn't answer that because I don't know.
Do you like the musical stuff, though?
I love it.
Yeah.
I live for musical improv. It is so fun. It's like my favorite thing ever. And I love narrative. So Pitch Please was like, in my heart forever. But I love doing musical theater. I'm just a geek about it. So doing that is really fun. It's my favorite.
Very good. That's it. That's all the questions I had. Everyone else is very quiet tonight. I know. I know. It's
They're
okay.
busy. It's warm out. They're
It's
taking
Monday.
walks.
I was going to sleep right before the show, so there you go. I'm so tired today. I went snowboarding yesterday and took everything out of me today.
Oh yeah, I don't. Brian, how does it feel being the coolest person I know? Because snowboarding's cool,
It is pretty cool.
and I don't
It
know
is
how to
cool.
do any of that. I've skied twice, and I basically pizzaed
Hey,
into
pizza's
a snowbank.
valid.
No, pizzaed. You go like this.
No, I know. I'm saying pizza is valid.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and then I just would go straight into a snowbank, and then I would scoot my way down. So that's that. I've water skied plenty.
Oh.
Well, yesterday was unique because it was super hot in the mountain and everything is melty. And so the snow turns into slush. And it's honestly, and it's going to sound weird, the two favorite times of year is when you have really good pow and really good slush. And
Pow?
So,
Okay, never mind. I'm revoking cool.
No, that's what they call it. That's what they call it.
I'm revoking everyone who's ever called it pow cool.
Pow
I'm just
pow.
saying. No,
It's
that's
a-
cute. I
yeah,
love
so
it.
fresh snow
We can
or
call it pow
slushy
pow.
snow.
Ooh, pow pow.
And so I loved it. And then they had this area open for kids that had this like little like racing course for kids and had these like bank turns.
that's
But they're
cool.
small. And so Mignon and I competed on it going down the S curves, and it had these little rollers that you would go over. And,
That's cute.
Oh, that's
cool.
really cool.
But we were tired at the end of it.
I bet.
And it was hot. It was real hot. All right. Lacey, you're more than welcome to hang out. We're going to do some other segments of the show.
Sweet.
But thank you for being a guest on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go back to my camera here. I'm going to do the news and events this week. And then we'll cut over to Jordan again, have Jordan do shows this week. Is that good? Good. Okay. Lacey, you just going to hang out?
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
I feel
perfect.
like it would be distracting for me to try and get up, so I'm just
No,
watching.
we appreciate you being here. It's good. Okay, let me see. There's nothing on my shirt. Good. I'm looking at the camera. That's the right thing is up. All right, here we go. We're going to news and events. Nope. Hey, this is Brian. I am here to tell you about all the things happening around the Comedy Spot in our news and events video of the week. Let's see. First up, I gotta click it. The things I'm excited about. We have 50 great things about Sacramento video coming out soon. We were supposed to have it done at the end of last week, but it's coming out this week. So make sure that you pay attention to when it drops on YouTube and the article shows up on the website. Also coming up May 31st is a Weird, Strange, Bizarre replay. So some of the shows that you really like during Weird, Strange, Bizarre are going to come back. So make sure you buy tickets in advance for that. And then June 29th, something we're trying for the first time, we're going to have a Comedy Spot lip sync competition, which I'm super stoked about. So make sure, again, that you buy your tickets early for that. We are still determining whether or not those shows are going to be streaming. The Weird, Strange, Bizarre probably is. The lip sync probably is not. So just check back on that. We'll let you know. Remember, we have Improv Taste Test every Monday night at 7 o'clock. That's the improv class that you can go to and just go for an hour and a half and kind of dip your toes in and see if you like improv, and then maybe take a Improv 101 class in the future. So that's every Monday at 7 p.m. Buy your tickets in advance. It always sells out. So I think we've only had like one class in the last 8 months that hasn't sold out. Speaking of classes, we have classes that start every month coming up soon. I'm going to click and it's going to come up. There it is. Improv 101 coming up May 15th and May 21st. Improv 201 coming up April 30th and June 6th. We have the Improv 301 coming up June 25th. Musical Improv May 11th, and Improv Games on August the 8th. But we do more than just improv classes, I should say. We also have a stand-up and sketch. We have the 101 class coming up April 29th and June 3rd. Stand-up 201 on May 7th and July 9th. And then sketch writing comes up on June 3rd, and my sketch comedy deep dive class comes up June 6th. So those are all the classes that are coming up in the next couple of months. Go to saccomedyspot.com/classes for more information. And by the way, everything I'm talking about is in the link tree that's here in the description of this video. Also, what else do I have on here? I don't even remember at this point. Coming up on May the 2nd is a big day of giving. It's like a region-wide fundraising event for nonprofits like the Sacramento Comedy Spot. We are a part of it. In fact, we're doing a big event on May the 2nd called Improv Fight Club. You can go to the calendar and buy tickets for that. Come out and support the Comedy Spot. It all goes to our fundraising efforts. But right now, you probably didn't know, you can start early giving for Big Day of Giving. So if you want, you can go to the link in the description. You can go over now, and if you can, just send a little donation over to the Comedy Spot. It helps keep everything going. More shows, more classes, more events. But if you can come out, make sure you see Improv Fight Club on May 2nd. It's also streaming, and you can vote from home for the team that you want to win the most. So that's coming up May 2nd. Let me give you a full May preview now, just really quickly. May 3rd is Genre High. You can check it out. May 10th is Triple Decker. We also are going to have Unscripted Melodies on May 10th. May 17th is Drunk Justice. May 23rd is Bardic Improvisation. So you can see all those shows and more at the Sacramento Comedy Spot in May. Thanks for watching. This has been the news and everything happening around the Comedy Spot this week. Have a good week. Bye. And then I can press the button and it reminds me where to edit. and then I can go back to Jordan.
So I thought all of this was live still.
Oh yeah, it's still live.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
No, it's all live.
Oh, perfect.
We just cut it.
Yeah.
But we weren't on camera for that.
Yeah, you weren't on camera.
It was just
Because I was
friends.
like,
Did you not see me just like kind of just vibing?
I just didn't know. I was sad I didn't plug taste test because I was like, oh shoot, I teach taste test too, and I forgot to say it.
No, it's okay. That's why we kind of do this in segments. Like we can be live and then people can ask us about stuff. But then we chunk it down into little sections and then we put it out on YouTube and stuff like that. So we are going to do shows this week. Ooh, so we have to do a little adjustment. I'm going to adjust the camera. And Lacey, do you mind
I can leave. Or
you can just scoot away a bit.
Okay, cool.
Here, I'm going to take your mic away though. Okay, I'm going to put this here. And we're going to cut off your mic, which is there. And adjust this. Cool. Thanks everybody for watching. Like I said before, if you ever have any questions or anything like that, just put them in the comments, and we always pick them up in between segments and stuff like that. Oh, what's going on? Not relevant, but I have a friend that transitioned. We threw her a Bon Voyage party. That is the best thing
Who
I've
said
ever
that?
heard. That was Shirley again.
Hell yeah, dude.
Shirley is rocking the comments today.
Thanks, Shirley.
and then they said it's movie magic. You're seeing all me like messing with the cameras and everything.
The behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. I'm gonna. Oh, that's. Have you seen that TikTok of the lady that works at? Here, I'm gonna put my face into this just for a second, and I should. Can you count to 5 really quick too, Jordan?
1, 2.
It's good. Okay,
Right.
just 1 is good. Let me put my face in here for just a second. It's a TikTok video.
Okay.
And it's a TikTok video, and it's a lady that works at Chick-fil-A. And there's a person ordering, and they order sauce, but they don't order the Chick-fil-A sauce. So then she gets these really big eyes, like what? You're not ordering Chick-fil-A sauce? When Lacey said that Corky was a smoke show, that's the that was the face that Jordan gave.
Yeah, I just did a.
What?
I mean, I'm not here to disagree with you on that opinion. I just thought it was so wonderful that you said that.
I can't wait to go get a side-by-side image of them together.
Just isolate that, and that's a real.
Yeah, it was so great. All right, I'm removing myself out of this situation.
Yeah, I've been told that I like mug all my life, like make faces and stuff. So I continue to do that.
It was good. It was
Thank you.
It was the greatest thing. So okay, I think we're all ready to go. I'm going to go to black, and then I'm going to transition back over, and I'll let you know when you're clear.
Okay. Hi, everybody. This week at the Sacramento Comedy Spot, we have a bunch of shows upcoming. We have stuff going on every day, except for Sundays, when we solve a murder mystery together. On Thursday at 8 p.m., we have Once Upon a Line, which is an improvised fairy tale. On Friday at 7:30 p.m., we have Masters of Rap Improv, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is improvised rapping. At 9 p.m. that same day, we have You, the musical, where audience suggestions inspire a made-up musical. Saturday at 7:30 p.m., we have Trash Movie Improv, which is scenes based on really, really bad movies. And at 9 p.m., we have our headlining show, as always, Anti-Cooperation League. Tuesdays at 8 p.m., we have open mic night, and Wednesdays at 8 p.m., we have Helix night, where you can see me. So don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Sat Comedy Spot, and Patreon. You can support us, patreon.com/SatComedySpot.
Perfect.
Thanks.
All right, good. Look at us. We're so efficient today.
I know.
Let's see. Lacey, you want to jump back in here now?
Come back. Come
By
back.
the way, I said, we're so efficient, but my microphone was off. So there you go. Okay, all right. Let me adjust this. Let me give you that. And I'll put my face in here.
Oh, my bangs.
They're cute.
Oh, thank you.
I like that this isn't too serious. Like we're not like it's just it really is behind the scenes stuff. So, all right, my head is back in here. Ooh, I hate this camera angle though. Let's get a different one. Let's do that. Ooh, 4K Brian is much better. All right. Oh, that's good. Jordan, what have you been up to this week? Do you have anything you want to talk about?
What have I been up to this week? I've been preparing for Bardic's May show. We're on, like you said, May 23rd, 8 p.m. You should come see us. I'll be in Helix this week. That'll be fun. And I have a rehearsal soon for my Improv Fight Club team.
Ooh,
So,
yeah.
exciting.
I saw Improv Fight Club team on Thursday at the Comedy Spot. They were in room number 1 getting ready, so that's
Nice.
pretty exciting. That show's going to be really good. I like the fact that people can vote from home, too.
Vote for my team.
Vote for my team. And Lacey, you're out of town during, right? Yeah, because you're going on your journey vacation.
On your secret getaway?
Yes, my secret to me to get away. And I'm so sad because B-Dog is like so fun.
Is that
every
what it-
year. I know.
Is that
Now
what the-
I'm Pow. I'm Pow Pow, but I said B-Dog. But it's Big Day of Giving. And it's so fun.
Yeah.
We have every year that I've done it, I have a blast. You're like, as a performer, you're mostly there all day, just kind of being silly and having fun.
Yeah.
But also, my other favorite thing is Fight Club.
Yeah.
So combining those things, and last time Fight Club happened, I got to co-host with Brian. It was really fun, and we did the draft this year, so I still got to be a part of it a little bit. I facilitated the drafting of
Yeah,
the
I really
teams.
appreciate that too. It makes
Yeah.
my life 100% easier. It's because it's a lot of work, so I really appreciate you taking that on. Evan is going to help me co-host this time,
Wonderful.
Oh, fun.
and
I love him.
Our bit is that we're gonna dress up in opposing monsters and opposing people. So like, he's gonna dress up as like I don't know. We haven't even worked it out yet, but one of us is gonna be like Godzilla, and one of us is gonna be King Kong.
I love it.
And so it's always going to be like a ghost and a Ghostbuster and stuff like that.
Nice.
Oh, that's fun.
Evan's on here and he's like, what? Huh? Yeah, this is the first time he's hearing about this.
Oh,
A
man.
werewolf and a vampire.
Werewolf a vampire would be great. Evan's finding
Peanut
out
butter
for the
and
first
jelly.
time. Oh, peanut butter and jelly.
Famous
Really
monsters,
Yes.
peanut butter and jelly.
They're monsters for the intestinal tract sometimes if you have problems like me.
It'd be funny if we both had bread, like bread costumes, and then one was jam, one was peanut butter or,
Wow.
or jelly.
Yeah, that's fun.
Evan is like, this is news to me. I know. Actually, Tina and I came up with this a long time ago. So you'll be fine. It'll be good. He's like, help. Yeah, this has been fun. Thanks for joining us. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
It's been fun. I am such a fan of like this community in general, and I really, really love improv. I'm an improv dork. And so being able to scratch the improv itch all the time, and sometimes even the sketch itch once in a while, is really, really fun. And thank you for having me. I really
Well,
appreciate it.
it's been
Yeah.
great. And Jordan, thank you as always for being here. And I guess we could sign off. That's about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the only thing I was going to say,
Yeah.
speaking of Evan, you, everybody watching this, should join our Discord. We have a fan Discord that people can
Yes.
join. There are giveaways there. There is betting. It's not real betting. And you can interact with all your favorite performers there.
I was talking to someone who is how can I don't know how much information I can give out. They help Twitch streamers with twitching. Twitching.
With
Twitching.
twitching.
I didn't
Yeah.
mean to say that. With Twitch. And so they had, I told them I wanted to do a show that was just for live streaming, kind of like what we used to do during the shutdowns. And I think what I'm going to do is try a new show, but stream it directly to the fan Discord to get all the feedback from them first before we move forward with a show that we air out to the public. So
That's fun.
there's another motivation to be part of the fan Discord.
Get in on the dang ground floor.
Right?
And there's a whole channel about pets.
Yeah.
You can steal our pets.
Books and movies and TV shows. And so, yeah, it's pretty fun. Hope to see you over there on the fan Discord. Let's get out of here. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.